Welcome to Channel 8 News. I am Abubakar Osman Sudais. You can also watch us live on YouTube at NTA Yola. Here's the bulletin. People of Michika has expressed profound appreciation to Governor Ahmadu Umar Fintiri for his commitment to restoring their lost dignity through the creation of Michika Chiefdom, long-standing aspiration of the community. Bilkisu Abubakar report is presented in our studio.
Mbeke Michika Professor Buluzuluka Gadiga, who led sons and daughters of Michika to Governor Ahmadu Umaru Fintiri, said the governor has fulfilled the promise he made a year ago to restore the traditional institution in the area. Mbeke Michika highlighted achievements of the governor in Michika, including the relocation of the School of Health back to its original site, road construction projects, the building of a model school, reduction in youth unemployment, and ongoing infrastructural and social development initiatives. Mbeke Michika pledged their continuous support to Governor Fintiri and his government, promising to safeguarding the peace and build on the progress made so far.
Thank you, Your Excellency, for listening to the yearnings of our people. Our people have been looking for such an opportunity to have their own institution, traditional institution. But all this became like a mirage. But your coming has made it possible.
Addressing the gathering, Governor Fintiri emphasized the need for continued peace, unity, and development, urging the people to come together for the greater good of Michika and Adamawa State at large. The governor announced significant plans to upgrade key institutions in the area, to include upgrading the College of Health to give a better status and improve facilities, equipping the General Hospital in Michika to serve as a referral center, including the installation of a CT scan machine, recruitment of qualified staff to complement the infrastructural upgrades, and deployment of health workers to rural communities who will receive legally backed allowances.
This meeting is a union of brothers and sisters. This is your government. You invested in it. So if anybody deserves 9/10, you deserve 10/10.
A cross-section of participants described the two-day skills acquisition and entrepreneurship development training for women organized by the Organization of Environmental, Agricultural, and Health Development in collaboration with Development Bank of Nigeria as timely, considering the challenge of economic realities of the country. They said this at the end of the two-day training of the workshop. Correspondent Abdullahi Ayubadelwa has details.
Considering the challenges of the rate of unemployment, poverty, among other untold hardships faced by people, especially women and youth in the society, necessitated the non-governmental organization, in collaboration with the Development Bank of Nigeria, trained 200 women in Adamawa State on soap making, henna design, among other small and medium business enterprises, for them to become self-employed. The President Organization of Environmental, Agricultural and Health Development, Tabita Ilya Salah, has reiterated the commitment of the organization to continue empower women, especially vulnerable and persons with disability, to enable them become productive members of the society.
My family. This is a big opportunity for us. When we went home, we go and practice what we learned from this place.
I gode wa wannan organization. Allah ya saka da alheri. Mun gode. We really
appreciate because they do a great job. Because many of us, especially women, majority of them are jobless. And not every man will allow his wife to work for a government. So business is the right business for a woman, and business, especially like henna, making soap, and so on and so on. It's the right business for a woman. So we are really grateful for their support and their guidance for us.
The Organization of Environmental, Agricultural and Health Development has presented certificate to all the participants. In Yola, Abdullahi Ubadalwa, NTA News.
The Director General of Nigerian Television Authority, NTA, Saliu Abdulhamid Dembos, has today joined his brothers and sisters in receiving mourners in his family residence in Yola to condole them over the death of his elder brother, Saidu Abdulhamid Dembos, who died last week in Kaduna. Among the sympathizers who visited the family house where the management of NTA Yola, correspondent has details. The management of Nigerian Television Authority Yola, led by the General Manager Hajia Habiba Sidi, visited the Director General of NTA, Saliu Abdulhamid Dembos, and his family in his residence in Yola to sympathize with him during this moment of grief. The Director General of Nigerian Television Authority lost his brother, Saidu Abdulhamid Dembos, who died at the age of 67 after a brief illness. He left behind wife and 5 children. The family described the deceased as a great soul and has a good character, worth of emulation, and hope the younger ones will emulate him.
Hard-working person, and his life was selfless and also accommodate and assist the needy ones.
I can say without any hesitance that he is a kind of person that helped almost everybody in the family.
He was a man of trust, a man of God, a man of honesty, and a man of trustworthy. He is kind, religious, and caring. So may Allah forgive his shortcoming, and may Allah bear his family the strength and ability to bear the lost.
The condolence end with prayers for the deceased for Allah to grant him Jannatul Firdaus. 3 days Fidwa prayers were also observed yesterday at his family residence in Yola. And that's all for today's news. Stay tuned for the rest of our programs. Good night. Jama'a barkanmu da kasancewa da ku, sunana Abdullahi Waziri daga nan sashen labarin NTA. Za kuma ku iya samun mu a shafinmu na YouTube wato @NTA Yola. Yanzu ga labaran cikin harshen Hausa. A sassan mahalarta taron sun bayyana horon kwana biyu na koyar da sana'o'in hannu ga bunƙasa sana'o'i da ga mata da ƙungiyoyin kula da harkokin noma da kiwon lafiya, tare da haɗin gwiwar Bankin Raya Ƙasa Najeriya ta shirya a matsayin wanda ya dace da la'akari da kalubalen da tattalin arziki na ƙasar nan ke fuskanta a halin yanzu. Sun bayyana haka ne a yayin rufe taron kwana biyu da aka gudanar na koyon sana'o'in. Wakilinmu Abdullahi Ayuba Dalwa ya rawaito mana cewa
duba da irin kalubalen da ake fama da shi na rashin aikin yi da kuma wahalhalun da jama'a ke fuskanta musamman mata da matasa a cikin al'umma, ya sa ƙungiyoyi masu zaman kansu tare da haɗin gwiwar bankin raya ƙasa Najeriya ta horar da mata guda 200 a jihar Adamawa domin dogaro da kansu a koda yaushe. Wasu daga cikin mahalarta taron sun bayyana horon koyon sana'o'in a matsayin wani duba ido da zai sanya su samun ilimin ƙanana da matsakaitan sana'o'i domin tsayawa da kafafunsu. Darakta janar na gidan talabijin na tarayya wato NTA Salihu Abdulhamid Dambos a yau tare da 'yan uwa da abokan arziki a wajen ta'aziyya ga iyalan marigayi kuma wa a gare sa wato Sa'idu Abdulhamid Dambos wanda ya rasu a sati da ta gabata a jihar Kaduna. Waɗanda suka kai ziyarar ta'aziyya ciki har da hukumomin gidan talabijin na tarayya da ke Yola wato NTA Yola. Wakilinmu Abubakar Usman Sudais ya rawaito mana cewa hukumomin gidan talabijin na NTA Yola wadda janar manaja na NTA Yola Hajiya Habiba Sidi ta jagoranta zuwa ta'aziyya ga DG na NTA wato Salihu Abdulhamid Dambos tare da iyalan marigayi wansa Alhaji Sa'idu Abdulhamid Dambos a gidansa da ke Yola. Darakta janar na NTA ya rasa wansa Alhaji Sa'idu Abdulhamid Dambos ya rasu yana da shekaru 67 a duniya. Ya bar mata guda tare da 'ya'ya guda 5. Marigayin ya rasu bayan 'yan wani gajeren lokaci da ya shafe yana jinya. Daga ƙarshe an gabatar da addu'o'in Allah ya gafarta masa ya rahamshe sa ya sa aljanna ce makomarsa, amin summa amin. Duka ana muka zo ga ƙarshen labarin namu daga nan sashen labarin NTA. Kamar yadda na faɗa a farko, za a iya samun mu a shafinmu na YouTube wato @NTA Yola. Ni Abdullahi Waziri da na fassara na karanto nake ce muku mu kwana lafiya. jamare barka man be lonan kamina kilo diga sare takol habaruji NTA Yola nda habaruji duniyaru ɗi hirtungo hande janganon ɗi Abdullahi Ayuba Dalwa. Ummatore micika holli yettore maɓɓe masin faki gomna Amadou Umaru Fintiri be lornuki daraja hukuma pamara micika ha omtuki laamu dondonu ɗum micika ha jiha ka Adama ɗo. Wakilijo NTA hokki habaru dow wiki ummatore micika mai yari gilla faki sare gomnati ha gomna Amadou Umaru Fintiri ngam holla mo seyo masin faki lornuki daraja ɗum hukuma pamara micika ha hokkuki ɓe laamu dondonu ɗum neɓi ko hani ɗum hokkitiraɓe ngam jahal yeso e mako nandi faki laamu dondonu e mako nandi ha hukuma pamara micika mai. Mbeke ka micika Bulus Luka Gaduga holli seyo mum masin be gomna Amadou Umaru Fintiri be huuki kuuɗe ko waddata jahal yeso hukuma pamara micika ha ko larani niɓuki laabi hokkuki ɓikkon takanas dereken ko huwa e mako nandi ha mbeke ka micika mai holli anniya mum
ema ummatore micika do hokkuki bawal ɓawo faaki gomna Amadou Umaru Fintiri ha tabitinki ɓe ɓamti jonde jam ema bo jahal yeso ha hukuma pamara micika kafatan. Gomna Amadou Umaru Fintiri nde waɗayno na'am holli seyo masum faaki ngilla may nden bo ɗaɓɓori ɓe dow ɓe ɓosinan narral jonde jam ema hawtuki hoore ngam jahal yeso hukuma pamara micika ema jihaka kafatan. ɓiɓɓe heɓɓe elto ɗum filu fere fere ɗum hukuma ɗum huɓɓirde jonde hoore mum waɗi faaki rewɓe ha jiha Adama ɗo holli seyo mum masine be ekkitol filu ɗum waɗani ɓe may ha ɓe wiɗo may bo wari ha wakkati kanduɗum laranki masalaji ummatore yidata ha soyde ko huwa e ko nandi. ɓe suuɗiti banni may ha nyalawmare hande faaki ragare elto ɗum waɗani ɓe ɗum nyalɗe ɗiɗi ɗum ekkitaki filu may. laranki masala ummatore yidata takanas ɗum soyde huwuki be e ko nandi waɗi huɓɓirde jonde hoore mum may hawtade be bankiru lesdi ndi ɗo ndu waɗi elto faaki rewɓe temerre ɗiɗi ha jihaka ngam ekkitiko filu waɗuki sabulu takkuki lalle ema ko nandi ngam ɓe walla ko'e maɓɓe ha ci'eji ɓangal maɓɓe ema jonde ema ko nandi. ardiɗo huɓɓirde nde jonde hoore mum may wi huɓɓirde maɓɓe ɗon tabiti ɗon dari darade ha hawtuki hoore be gomnati ema kuɓɓirle jonde koye maɓɓe ngam tabitinki ɗum eltiroɓe filuji fere fere takanas gurdigi en ema famɗa sembe en ngam ɓe darano koye maɓɓe e ko nandi. heɓɓe elto may mani huɓɓirde nden hollu e ekkitinkiɓi filuji fere fere ha ɓe wi andal ɓe heɓi may hokkay ɓe jarfu omtuki filuji fere fere ema ko nandi ngam walluki ko'e maɓɓe. ɗum hokki ɓe ɗareji tabitinki ɗum ekkitini ɓe filu may ngam ɓe darano kosɗe maɓɓe. ardiɗo saare jarida nde NTA mofgal lesdi Saliu Abdulhamid Dembos hande ɗo wari fa jiha Adama ngam tawki addiraɓe mako ema miniraɓe mako ha holluki ha joɗaki janaiza ɗum hammirawo mako mo mayi balɗe ɗo Sa'idu Abdulhamid Dembos ha saare maɓɓe nde Yola. hay kuɓɓirle ɗuɗɗe ema ummatore yaari gilla hofnukimo fofo mayuki hammirawo mako may ha saare jarida nde NTA Yola kañum ma ɗon nder ummatore ɓe yaari gilla hofnukimo fofo soyuki hammirawo mako may. ɗum ardiɗo saare jarida nde NTA Yola Habiba Sidi ema huwoɓe nde saare jarida nde NTA Yola may yaari gilla ngam hofnuki ardiɗo saare jarida nde NTA mofgal lesdi Salihu Abdulhamid Dembos ɓawoki soyuki hammirawo mako ha balɗe ɗo ha jiha Kaduna. Salihu Abdulhamid Dembos may soyi minirawo mako ha balɗe ɗo Sa'idu Abdulhamid Dembos ɓawti ɗum o yidi be nyawu ajal ha oɗon mari duuɓi 67 o acci debbo ema ɓikkon njowon. ɗum tindini Sa'idu Abdulhamid Dembos goɗɗo on kirkijo mo walli ummatore walli dina ema ko nandi ha ɗum tori ɗum nyembita haali mako laranki wamarde nde o wami ha jahal yeso ummatore. ɗum ɗon tora jawmirawo hinno yafomo enen bo to nde men wari Allah hokku en timmode wonde. ɗon latti keri komi wawi waddangon ha hirtugo Allah findinen jam.